Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with another video, and for today's video we're actually going to be setting up my budget planner for 2019 through 2020. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me for this video, and I am finally coming out with that. I just wanted to really get myself situated and really wanted to know what it is that I wanted to go ahead and track in my budget planner, and I think I now have an idea of what I want to do in it. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. As you guys can see, I have my Erin Condren Deluxe monthly planner here, which is the planner that I use as my budget planner, and a couple of other goodies here. So first, I have this pen that I love to use on my channel. If you guys know this is the Muji 0.38 pen. I will leave this as well as everything that I talk about, by the way, link down below for you guys to check out as always. I also have a little adhesive pen holder with the rose gold band on the side. I also have the new snap-in bookmarks. This is the kaleidoscope pattern. I also do have some script stickers that if you guys are interested in checking these out, these are up on my shop, and you guys will see how I'll be using these in a second. I'm going to do the same thing that I did for my life planner setup video, which also if you guys have not checked it out, you guys definitely should. Sorry, quick shameless plug-in right there. I also do have other scripts that I will be using in my planner that I just wanted to go ahead and make for myself. I don't have these up online, but yeah, these are just regular scripts that I just made for myself. I also do have these metallic elastic bands. I think I'm going to be using, of course, the rose gold to go with my very rose gold planner. And then aside from that, I have the snap-in sticky notes from Erin Condren. These are not the kaleidoscope pattern because I just had these laying around and I definitely wanted to use them up before I bought any other ones. So these are the ones that I'm going to use. And this one is the painted petals one. So that, and I also do have some sticker sheets from Erin Condren. I just have a variety of them just in case I want to go ahead and use them in this video. I really like this pattern and I love the thick washi, so I might just end up using this today. Now I'm going to go ahead and set up this planner as much as I can as of today, but of course the planner, as you guys already know, has a bunch of note pages in the back, and I actually ended up purchasing 40 more. I ended up purchasing 40 more note pages in the back of the planner just because I do use this for Etsy sticker shop purposes, so I can show you guys how my stickers that I sell in my shop fit in there. So that's the reason why I got extra ones. And of course I'm not going to be setting up all 40 pages today because we would just be here for the whole day, but I will be making videos for other pages that I do end up setting up in my budget planner. So yes, let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, pulling into the front, I have not written my name on this just because I do want to go ahead and write it in a very pretty calligraphy way. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this blank. We have the quote page, and then we can go ahead and move right into the mini months. So this is the whole year at a glance, and as you guys can see, I have this part already covered, which is the same thing that I did for my life planner setup video. The reason I'm covering these months is because the planner only really covers from July 2019 to June 2020, so I really don't need all this extra months because this planner doesn't cover any of those. So I went ahead and just stuck a piece of sticker paper on top. I did want to go ahead and leave the little thin kaleidoscope pattern there, so I left that there, and I'm going to go ahead and start with the stickers that I made for myself. Now I wanted to go ahead and sort of make a key. Now, if you guys would have checked out, I believe last year's video, I think I made a budget planner setup video for this last year, but I had made this sort of section a sinking funds page to sort of track when I was going to pay different sinking funds like car insurance, when I was going to go to the optometrist to get some new contacts and things like that. But I think for this year, I'm not just going to be tracking sinking funds, I'm also going to be tracking things like when I had to pay my tuition for my classes. So I'm just going to go ahead and make it a key. Now I am going to be using some Erin Condren colorful circle sticker packs. These are transparent dots that I actually am using in my life planner as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and open up this pack to use in this one, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. Now the first couple of things that I do want to go ahead and mark would be my paydays. I think for paydays I'm going to mark them with the rose gold ones. These are really pretty. And I think I should have enough to mark all of my paydays. So I'll put that there. And I will just write payday. Then I'm going to go ahead and take other ones. And I'm just going to go in this order. Next, I'm going to go ahead and track my car insurance. I don't necessarily pay it every 6 months, but I do like to track it because I don't pay it every month. Sometimes I end up paying it every month, sometimes I end up paying it every 2 months. It just depends how they split the payments for us. Next, a new thing that I will be tracking for this year will be my car payment. So put that there. Then I also want to go ahead and mark car tags. And this is not perfect by any means, but that is totally fine. Aside from car tags, I want to go ahead and mark when my tuition is due for my translation and interpretation courses. Put tuition due. And then the last thing that I'm going to mark in here is going to be when I have to go to the optometrist, which usually means that I will be spending money on either new contacts or new glasses. So that's what I'm going to put there. So I'll put optometrist, because I do end up purchasing contacts every either 4 or 5 months, depending on how long they last me. And I think that's pretty much all that I'm going to be covering in this page. Okay, so this is how my mini months are looking like. So that is, I don't have every single thing, obviously, because I don't know every single thing off the top of my head, but I have my paydays. I think I just went ahead and marked my YouTube paydays as of now, which I do get paid on the 21st from YouTube. I went ahead and put my car payments, of course, on the 11th. I didn't go ahead and put my car tags because I would pay them in January when I had my older car, and I just don't know when I'll be paying my new one, so I'm just not going to put that one yet. Car insurance, I only know 1 day. Oh, I ended up putting car tags as car insurance. These are, I think, fairly easy to pick up if, let's say, you don't put the right one. So car insurance was this one. So car insurance I have for the month of August because I know I'll be paying it then. And then car tags don't have. Optometrist I have when I'll be going in for my next appointment, which is in October. And the tuition dues, I'm going to put them a week before my actual class starts. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 so far. This is just as far as I know, but obviously I'll go ahead and put a lot more things as the months go by. Let me know what else it is that I can track in these mini months. Definitely interested in your guys' input. Now moving on to the next page of my budget planner. This is where I have sort of like a month to month box, and what it is that I already did was I went ahead and whited out the saying that I had up top and just got this really pretty rose gold scallop washi tape from Erin Condren. I went ahead and just went over the page twice, once this way and on the other side like this, so it can give me sort of like that cute scallop look, and I can go ahead and put some script stickers. Now the thing that I'm going to be tracking in these pages is going to be my debt snowball. As you guys know, I am on a debt-free journey, and I've decided to commit to the debt snowball method. Now I already do have, as you guys can see, my scripts here, and I just went ahead and made it a purple color, just like the key that I already had in the back. I just really like that color, so I just went ahead and stuck with that. So I'm going to put debt on one side and snowball on the other side. And the reason why I wanted to go ahead and make this a debt snowball is because I am really committed to paying off all of my consumer debt as fast as possible. And of course, I am starting to pay my student loans as well. So I wanted to go ahead and make these pages that. So I'm going to go ahead and track in each of the boxes what my debt beginning balance is, as well as how much I'm paying for the month and what my ending balance is for every single month. And I think this is just going to keep me really in track and on check with paying my debt and how much it is that I'm putting from my income towards my debt, and it will definitely pump me up. So that's what I'm going to do in these 2 pages. And the past year, I believe I used this as a savings tracker, but I do want to go ahead and for this year focus really on my debt snowball and paying off my debt. So that's what I'm going to do. Now for the little boxes here, I do have my monthly script stickers in the setup color. So let me start with July. So I'm just now quickly putting in my script stickers for each single month. And the next page, February, March, April, May, and June. And now I'm going to go ahead and just quickly show you guys what it is and how I'm going to write it in each month. So I'm just probably going to do July to show you guys. So the idea that I have is that in the beginning I'll go ahead and skip a line because there's so many lines in these boxes, and I'm really happy that they have lines this year so that I know and I'm not uneven with how I write. So I'm going to go ahead and put the beginning to put starting balance. We'll put minus payments, which is how much I'm going to be paying for the month. And then we'll put equals ending balance. So that's what I'm going to have in each one of the months, and I think this will be, once again, a really good way to track your debt snowball if it is that you guys are paying off any debt for this year. So I'll put my starting balance, how much I'm paying, and my ending balance at the end of that month. So super excited to use this to track my debt snowball. Let me go ahead and just open it up so you guys can take a look. But yes, super happy about this spread. And now we can go ahead and move on to the next page, which you guys already know that I use. I've made videos about all of these things. So I have my sinking funds on the very first page of the month, right next to the quote page. Then I do have my notes pages, which I will come back to this to show you guys how I will be setting this up. So, and after that we have our monthly view, as you guys can see. Variable income side, my July budget, my weekly check-in page, and then on the very last page of the month I do like to track my debt. So every single debt, how much every single one has, APR, balance, minimum payments, extra payments, and then just stuff like that. And then that completes each month. So that is exactly what it is that I do in every single page of the month in my budget planner. Now, like I mentioned, I'm going to go ahead and come back to these two pages because these are definitely something new that the last year's Deluxe monthly planner did not have. So what I've decided on doing for this is something fun. Now, I've been looking all over YouTube for different budget setup videos to see what it is that everyone is doing in these pages, because in the beginning I honestly had no clue what it was that I was going to do in this page. But as of now, I kind of have an idea. And I do have some script stickers that I'm going to put on top of a couple of these things. So let's go ahead and get started. For this side, I am going to get a script sticker that says this month. And I went ahead and matched it up with the July monthly color. Now, what I mean and what I want to track in this very first page is sort of the things that I foresee happening this month, whether it be birthdays or when things like my school starts. Just things that I know I'm going to have to pay money for, or that they're coming up, so that I should be saving money for, let's say, my next tuition payment or my car insurance, things like that. So what I'm going to be putting in this very first page, so the first thing that I'm going to put, just to show you guys, is just an ongoing list of things that are going to happen for this month that are going to require me to spend money. So I don't think any of that was recording, but I just went ahead and put a dot from a Planner Kate sampler that I got with my order. And I'm just going to go ahead and put things that I foresee myself spending money on. So I am putting school starts because that sort of gets me to think that I have to get ready for my next tuition payment that I have to do in a couple of weeks. And I'll just put July 13th because that's when I started. And then the last thing that I just have for now would be that this month is my grandpa's birthday. So that means that I do have to spend money for this. Now, I've already known this because I already put a budgeted amount for that in my budget. But this is sort of something really nice to have before the month even starts. So I'm just going to go ahead and put Papi's birthday. And then I also want to go ahead and note one more thing here, and that is going to be for my sister's bridal brunch, which this already did happen. But once again, I'm just going to go ahead and note it. So put that right here. And I'll just put Ivana's bridal brunch. There you go. And that's just what I'm going to be doing in this very first page once again, and this one is all done for now. Now moving on to the second notes page. For this page, I was looking into seeing what other people were doing with this, and I stumbled across a bunch of different things that people were doing. I'm not going to be using this box for birthdays. I actually just saw a video by Carla. Her YouTube channel name is Simply Cami, and she made this big box be a total sort of section. So a complete total of, let's say, what I've spent in my cash envelopes, where it be food, eating out, gas, groceries, and things like that, which I think is a genius idea to do here. So that is what I'm going to make this box be. It's going to be a totals box. Now I do see here that I have that big birthday thing. So for right now, what is it that I want to do? I think I want to first white it out. And I don't know if I just want to go ahead and do it like that, because that would be perfect, I think. Or if I want to... I know I have some strips. Okay, so I have the new Erin Condren designer sticker book that I can go ahead and use. I'm looking for some tabs, but I kind of want it to be very... I don't know. I love that, though. Does that fit perfectly in there? I think that fits pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and take that little flag. Of course, you can go ahead and do whatever it is that you want. And that doesn't really cover all the thing. Is that weird? Kind of, but you know what? That's okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and put my totals section there. And at the end of the month, I'll go ahead and put what my totals were for either my cash envelopes. So that's what I'm going to do there. And then here, these are going to be monthly goals, but I do want to call this my financial goals. So I do have a script sticker for that. Now I'm trying to see if I can just cover, I think this might just cover the whole script without me even having to do anything. Yeah, I think so. Let me see. Okay, yeah, so that covers that really perfectly. Love that. And then in this box, I am going to make this a bills box, because I do still want to note when it is that I have to pay my bills. And I think this is a really nice box. Now, I don't know. Maybe I want to do something there just so this doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. I just wish this was like rose gold or something. Maybe I can do one of these. I think that's cute. Okay, so I'll take this right there, and I'll just put my bills little sticker there. A little weird, but you know, it looks as weird, so that's okay. And then the last thing that I'm going to do for this section is going to be, this is going to be my savings tracker. So as you guys know, my monthly boxes are now going to be my debt snowball, so I have nowhere to really track my savings. So this is where I'm going to track this. I actually really like how this part is a dot grid section, because I can always make, let's say, squares and fill up the amount of money that I either have in my savings or have saved for the month. I think this is a really nice way to do that. So I think that's pretty much all that I have for this video. Right? I think so. So that is how my budget planner is going to be set up for this year. I'm super excited that I got to show you guys, and you guys also got to see the process of it all. So once again, I want to go ahead and show you guys all the pages really quickly. Right there. And then once again, first page is sinking funds. I'm going to have a this month section as the first notes page, and then the second notes page is going to have a totals, financial goals, bills, savings tracker, monthly view, variable income, July monthly budget, weekly check-in, and at the end I will do my debt snowball and debt payoff plan for the month. That's pretty much all that I have for this video. As I mentioned, I will be setting up some of my note pages as the months go by, so if I end up doing any of them, go ahead and let me know if you guys would like to see videos of how it is that I'll be setting my notes pages up for my budget planner. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys did, please don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel if you guys are not subscribed already, and make sure to tap on that notification bell twice so you guys can get notifications whenever I upload a new video. If you guys are interested in any of the items that I mentioned, I will go ahead and leave direct links for them down below for you guys to check out, as well as I do have a $10 off referral link for you guys to get $10 off your first Erin Condren purchase. Also, let me know how it is that you guys will be setting up your budget planner for this year. I am definitely interested in knowing how you guys are doing that. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.